What's up guys, it's Afro Angie for Kingdom and Community, and today is all about the census. Today we're going to be answering 6 questions. Who, what, when, where, why, how. These questions will help you to get a better understanding of the census and why it is so important that everyone, including you, is counted. Who is counted in the census? The census counts anyone who is living in the United States regardless of citizenship. What? Every 10 years, the United States Census Bureau conducts a simple 10 questions like age, gender, race, relationship, home ownership status, and more. When? Census Day is April 1st, 2020. Where? You are counted where you live most of the time. What if I'm a college student? Officials say college students should be counted either at their on-campus or off-campus college address, even if the quarantine has temporarily sent them to stay elsewhere. It is critical that there is an accurate count, especially for towns and cities that are home to large numbers of college students. Student populations factor into disaster planning, emergency planning, public health planning, and so much more. Foster children should be counted where they live most of the time. If you are not sure, count them where they are on April 1st. Parents and guardians who have joint custody should also count their children where they are most of the time. If they are equally at both locations, count them where they are on April 1st. Why? The population counts directly affect the drawing of the U.S. congressional map and thus affects political representation. This is the reason why some states have more delegates in the House of Representatives than others. And the census also affects up to $900 billion in direct payments, grants, loans, and loan guarantees that the federal government gives annually to states and individuals. That's because the federal government relies heavily on the census to determine how to distribute those funds. Here's why the census matters for Medicaid and other federal programs. If you undercount a state's population, you overstate how much income each individual family brings in, all else being equal. This makes a state look economically better off than it actually is, and its reimbursements for Medicaid would go down. But not only Medicaid, a host of other federal programs that those hard-to-count communities especially benefit from. George Washington University's Andrew Reamer calculated that all else being equal, in 2010, even a 1% undercount in the state of Texas would have cost the state $1,161 per missed person in Medicaid and other federal government programs. And for small states and states where the Medicaid reimbursement is more generous, the figure could have been even higher. How? For the first time ever, the 2020 census is online, phone, and mail. Visit 2020census.gov for more information.